brought in Florian Wirtz. They brought in Milos Kerkez. They brought in a right back in Jeremy Frimpong. They brought in Hugo Ekitike. They're bringing in Alexandra Isak. Liverpool is pretty strong. They won the league last year, but they're going to be crazy this year because they're bringing in more. They're implementing more. So I think Liverpool is going to take that one because Bournemouth, I'm scared for them. I think they're going to be relegated this year. They just signed a striker from France, but I think they're going to be relegated this year. They lost a lot of players. They lost their left back. They lost their right back. No, they lost their left back. They lost like three of their back four. So they lost Dean Huijsen to Madrid. They lost Zibani to PSG, and they're losing Milos Kerkez to Liverpool. Will be playing in the first game. They also lost somebody in the midfield. I think pretty much Bournemouth is gonna lose that back 4-0, 3-0. Second game on Saturday the 16th at 6:30 a.m. very early in the morning here in the US. That will be Aston Villa versus Newcastle United. I think that will be a 1-1 draw. Aston Villa pretty strong. They just signed a new striker from France too. Newcastle, they just lost Alexandra Isak. I don't know. They haven't really lost him, but I don't know if he's going to be playing on the first game. They've lost a lot of their targets. They haven't signed really somebody strong. They'll still be struggling like last year. I think they still have Sandro Tonali, but it's still going to be a 1-1 draw. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Fulham at 9. That's a very challenging game. Maybe 1-1, 2-2. I think it'll be a high-scoring game, so maybe 3-1 or 2-2, but I think Brighton is going to take that. Sunderland versus West Ham United. That's going to be a welcome back to the Premier League game for Sunderland. I think they're going to lose by 4-0, 4-0 or 4-1, but I think they're going to lose so bad. They don't think they're really good for the league. They haven't signed anybody big. They signed Granit Xhaka, but Granit Xhaka only is not going to be like their main source of help. So I think they should be losing the first game of the week. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Burnley. That's a tricky one, but Burnley just came back to the league, so I think they're going to lose the first game. And Scott Parker may be the first. According to me, Scott Parker will be the first coach to be fired this year. So I think Tottenham is going to take that one like 2-1, 2-0. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Manchester City. I think this is the redemption season for Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is beginning redeeming himself this season. Take my words, mark my words for it. Man City may win the league again this year, and mark my words, Pep Guardiola will be redeeming himself this season, bro. He's gonna be having Omar Mamouche in. He has been bringing people in. He brought one of my most favorite midfielders in the world, into Johnny Reinders from AC Milan. I think that guy is crazy. That guy is good. He's been doing all these signings early. He has not been doing anything rushed, so he did all these signings before anything. And I think Man City is gonna be good. They might win the league again this year. So Man City is gonna take that one like 3-0. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Easy game for Chelsea. Although they don't have a much rest before the first game, but I think easy game for them. Chelsea, easy. 4-0, 3-0. Chelsea may be challenging for the league this year because of their strong squad, but I don't know. Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. Oh, that's a strong game. A high scoring game, 2-1, 2-2. High scoring game. I think Brentford will take the game by 2. No, Brentford lost a lot of players. They lost Christian Olga, they lost Brian Buemo, they lost. Nottingham Forest really haven't lost anybody, so Forest might be challenging again this year. So I think Nottingham Forest, sorry. Oh, the big game of the first day of the weekend, Arsenal versus Manchester United. Manchester United are really signing people. They just signed Benjamin Sesko. They also signed Brian Buemo, Matthias Cunha. But I think they're not addressing the big thing they were having last year. They're not addressing their defense. So Manchester United, I don't think they're still addressing the problem they have. The big problem they have is defense, and they already lost Johnny Evans, Victor Lindelof. I don't think Lenny Yoro is that good. Alexandro Martinez is overhyped, just hard going into tackles and tackling people very hard. He's not like a very good defender. He's short too. Harry Maguire, he plays well sometimes. He plays bad sometimes, but I think he's the most solid defender for now. Matthias de Ligt, he hasn't really clicked in the league, so I won't say much. Nazar Mazraoui, Mazraoui is really good though, but I don't think they're gonna beat Arsenal. Arsenal just brought in the missing piece of the jigsaw. So they had like a jigsaw like this. They got the missing piece. So Victor Gyökeres, maybe his first game, a hat trick maybe. I think Arsenal is gonna be winning 3-1. And the last game of the first day of the weekend, that will be Leeds versus Everton. Guess what? Everton 3-0. Leeds, welcome back to the league. It's not as easy as you left. Daniel Fark has been in the league, failed like 3 times already. And I think he's gonna fail again. Everton has been signing people everywhere, signing people. They'll be challenging this year. And I think David Moyes is building something special. in the new stadium here. Yeah, it's not good. It's Park anymore. It's a new stadium. All right, that's it, man. That's my first week's prediction. Drop in the comments what you think about it. Drop who you think would win the league. Drop who you think will win the first game of the season. If I got them wrong, let's see. But welcome, and that's